UNT is having a special voter registration drive today. And a local sandwich shop is giving back to those who have served for us.
Broadcasting live from the University of North Texas, this is ntTV News at Noon.
Thanks for joining us on ntTV News at Noon. I'm Hannah Minch. President Donald Trump and Democratic nominee Joe Biden will square off tonight in their first debate of this election season. The two will not shake hands upon the live greeting, but it will not be out of spite. This will be one of many COVID-19 precautions. The nominees will also not shake hands with debate moderator Chris Wallace of Fox News. The size of the audience will be limited compared to debates of the past, with only 60 to 70 members attending. Each audience member will also undergo a coronavirus test before being seated. Spin rooms, where campaigns typically send supporters and representatives to make the case for candidates post-debate, has been canceled entirely. Once on stage in Cleveland, Trump, Biden, and Wallace will not be wearing masks, and they will forego all opening statements. President Trump will receive the first question. You can watch the debate live on all major news stations at 8 o'clock tonight, with streaming options available. With the debate coming up, you can still register to vote. Nathan Mayer is live with how you can register from your car. Nathan?
Thanks, Hannah. As of right now, there are a little over 500,000 Denton County residents registered to vote. Denton County residents can drive through UNT's Union Circle garage here to receive a voter registration card along with any advice potential voters may need. I'm here today with Michael Lukey, the president of the Student Government Association here at the University of North Texas. And so, Michael, how has the drive-through been so far today?
So the drive-thru's been really good. We've had probably about 7 or 8 cars right now, and we'll be here till about 2 o'clock. We're handing out voter registration cards for students to sign out and fill out, and they can return it to us so we can turn it in and they can get them registered to vote.
And are you looking forward to the debate that's going to go on tonight?
I am. I'm looking forward a lot to the debate that's going to be coming on tonight. It will be at 8 p.m., I'm pretty sure, on Fox News, so I'm super excited for that.
And what are you hoping that the outcome is going to be for Voters Week?
I'm just hoping that we can get voter registrations, a lot of voter registrations, so that we can get voter turnout up throughout UNT's campus and throughout Denton as a whole. So I'm super excited to see what we can do this week. So,
awesome, Michael. Thank you. And just remember that the drive-through registration is going to be happening right now and will be available until 2 p.m. today. Make sure that you're registered to vote in time for October 1st here on campus. And remember that your vote matters. Hannah, back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Nathan. As we fight our way through the COVID-19 pandemic and its changes, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and stressed. As Marcon has more.
As the schools across the country reopened, the students and faculty are required to take mandatory social distancing precautions. At the time when there is so much focus on our physical health, it is important to keep in mind the effects this pandemic has had on mental health of students. The University of North Texas understands that mental health is an important topic and offers counseling on the campus. Dennis Apker is a licensed counselor at the university who says lack of socializing might be taking a toll on the mental health of students who are already stressed due to college load.
So I'd recommend reaching out. I'd recommend getting creative as far as how you connect with people. I think it's pretty common to sort of play games with your friends over internet now, and that's kind of taken the place of kind of getting together at a restaurant or whatever.
Emily Love is one of the students who had to deal with mental health issues during this pandemic.
I believe it has definitely affected my ability to learn. I'm not very good at doing online learning, so I definitely have noticed the lack of motivation when it comes to wanting to learn new material. I love my classes and my professors have been very understanding, but it's just I'm such a visual learner that it's affected me in every way possible.
The counseling center is located on the 3rd floor of Chestnut Hall at the university.
As the doctors continue to emphasize on social distancing measures, we are still not sure when the first COVID-19 vaccine will be available in the market. With only being open for a few months, Patriot Sandwich Company is already making an impact on veterans around the Metroplex. Here, history is always served hot.
Here at Patriot Sandwich Shop in Denton, no veteran ever stands alone in their fight for rehabilitation.
You know, the veterans love it because it gives them a taste of what they had when they served. It brings back memories that a lot of them can't share with everybody.
Along with 9 unique sandwiches, the shop also has memorabilia you can't find anywhere else.
It's like almost like a museum when you walk in with a unique dining experience. People can walk in here and they're going to see pictures that they may have never seen before.
The shop opened on February 17th, but has been in the works for over 4 years.
So I've known David for about 4 years, and I helped him with his other nonprofit, and when he started talking about the sandwich company and how he's going to help honor our veterans and our active duty military, it was very important to me to be a part of that.
However, this was more than just a company for David.
5 years ago, I was a homeless veteran and tried to commit suicide. So for me to have come this far in 5 years, have a successful charity, and now running this shop, I mean, I've been blessed.
In the future, David hopes to one day expand on his restaurant to help more lives of homeless veterans in the DFW area.
The great thing I've done with this shop is allowed every veteran to be able to come in here, regardless of branch, and feel welcome and like they belong. From the Army wall, the Navy wall, the Marine Corps wall behind me here, the Coast Guard wall, the Air Force wall, every branch is represented, but when it comes right down to it, we will always stand together, and we will always defend this country, no matter what.
If you would like to take a visit, Patriot Sandwich Shop is located off Loop 288. The weather was quite a surprise when I opened my front door this morning because instead of hot and humid, it was crisp and chilly. Let's check in with Ben to see how the rest of the day will be. Ben?
That's right, Hannah. It is a bit chilly outside. Right now it is sitting at 71 degrees, but it is a beautiful sunny day. It feels like 69 because of a northwest wind at 4 miles an hour. But as we take a look at tonight, it will cool off some more. It'll drop down to 51 degrees. It's going to feel like 50 with a north wind of 4 miles an hour, but it's going to stay clear. Tomorrow, though, it is going to heat back up. It's going to get up to 89 degrees, but with that nice sunny weather, it's going to feel like 91 with a wind speed from the south this time at 3 miles an hour. We'll take a look at the rest of the week and the beautiful weather we have in store later on in the broadcast. But for right now, back to you, Hannah.
Thanks, Ben. When we come back, cases of COVID-19 have hit a very worrisome and high number. And a very famous pop star is releasing new material, and it isn't music. All that and more coming up. Stay with us.
Full-time hustle, all-time.
COVID-19 has affected everyone around the globe in 2020. Cases are rising once again worldwide, and the death toll has reached a new record high. John Lorink in Houston has more.
There are more than 1 million confirmed COVID-19 deaths worldwide, according to Johns Hopkins University.
I didn't get to say goodbye to my mom or my dad now, and that's what hurts me the most right now.
It took about 8 months to reach this somber milestone.
One of the biggest challenges we have is that some people just don't believe that this is a serious disease, even to this day.
Although COVID-19 has affected much of the globe, the United States has the most recorded deaths with more than 205,000. That includes 28-year-old Dr. Adeline Fagan of Houston, who lost her battle with the virus earlier this month.
Adeline passed away because of COVID. This isn't a hoax, and if you can do something as simple as wearing a mask, everyone is being affected by this.
As some U.S. schools and businesses focus on how to reopen safely, President Trump announced a plan to soon distribute 150 million rapid COVID-19 tests.
These new Abbott rapid point-of-care tests are easy to use and return results within just minutes. You'll have a result at a maximum 15 minutes.
While more testing is being done in the U.S., some medical experts say the president's plan is not enough to get control of the pandemic.
We need a lot more if we want to be able to test schools, colleges, workplaces. So I see this as a step forward, but not where we need to be.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
What is the opposite of a cold front? A warm back? But a cold front is what we got this morning. Let's see what the rest of the weather has in store for us this week. Ben?
That's right, Hannah, it did get a little chilly, but right now across the Metroplex, we have Gainesville and Denton at 71, Bowie at 65, Decatur 64, as well as Fort Worth, Graham at 61, and Sulphur Springs across in Louisiana at 67. But let's take a broader look across the state where Oklahoma City is at 60 degrees, Amarillo 68 degrees, El Paso at 65, Austin 67, and then Houston at 70. But as we take a look at the weather for the week, it is very sunny and beautiful all week long. Tomorrow is going to be the high at 89 degrees. It'll feel like 91 though. Thursday 84, Friday 76, Saturday 82, Sunday 77, and then Monday at 80 degrees. So it's going to be a beautiful sunny week. Make sure you guys get outside and enjoy it. Back to you, Hannah.
A lot has been going on in the sports world in the last 24 hours. Let's turn to Jocelyn to see what's happening. Jocelyn?
When we return, I will tell you all about last night's hockey game and a redemption story from a former Dallas athlete. See you all.